Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Politics NY. Meet the candidates in 2022. I'm Jane Hanson, and today we're meeting John Matland, who is running for the GOP nomination, the Republican nomination in District 11 for Congress, meaning he's taken on the incumbent, Nicole Malliotakis, who, of course, most of the district is in Staten Island. John, I know you're a healthcare worker turned activist, lost your job because you didn't get vaccinated. Is that the platform you're running on?
So a lot of people would think I'm a one-issue candidate. There's a ton of platform that I'm running on. New York District 11 has been calling for Nicole to be primaried since November. And I was the guy that actually got up and answered that call, given where my path of life had led me with losing my job. So yeah, it's for me, this is not just a one issue thing. This isn't just healthcare. This is federally across our nation. Our rights are being chipped away, and it's preservation of freedom and to continue having all the liberty that we were able to have here in the U.S.
Well, there's a new poll out that's from Marist, which basically says that the majority of people say the Roe v. Wade abortion decision is going to push them to the polls in November. Where do you stand on that?
All right. So unlike most of the candidates that are running in my district, I actually have the ability to discuss that. So where the left on my side, so the Democrats that are running, were supporting things like 9 months, up to 9 months abortion. That's not something that I support. However, my belief is that even though I'm pro-life, I also can't dictate to people what they should believe. So there is a common ground somewhere in that. And the turning it over to the states, I get some states will have a harsh effect. New York will not. But there will be states that have a harsh effect. And I do feel for people because they don't all have to believe exactly what I believe. But we do have to have some limit as to when somebody can get an abortion. And that usually seems to be polling around 15, 16 weeks. A lot of people are okay with that. Up to birth abortion for on demand doesn't work for the majority of people.
Let's talk one more issue, which is mental health. Again, there seems to be an awful lot of people that feel that needs to be something taken on. Would you be willing, if you're elected, if you get an opportunity to run, to really fight for the mental health of the people of this country?
Yes, and I mean we've seen that, and like I said, it started to escalate through the past few decades. Pandemic put it on overdrive. From there, there's a lot that goes on, and a lot of it is exacerbated by the media, social media. There's a lot of different reasons why people are suffering with mental health issues, and it does have to be looked at. We see that with a lot of the shootings that are occurring. It's usually somebody that is very unstable because no one really goes out and just decides to shoot people unless there's something wrong uh, with that person. So yes, that is something that definitely needs to be looked at. It's been a very tough 2 years. Things have been going in a more polarizing way, and I really want to bring the country back together. We can all have differences, but at the end of the day, we can all still get along. That's why this country is the way it's been, and we're losing that. We're losing our actual moral fiber, and we're losing a lot of what makes us America.
John Matland, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jane Hanson, and I will see you next time.